You really don't want to miss out on these charts. XRP is breaking out massively today after huge bullish news for the crypto space. And so far, Bitcoin is following by going towards the resistance. So guys, smash up the like and let's jump into the charts. Bitcoin has seen a push to the upside in the price, touching 31,000 US dollars, even slightly above that, guys. Also, Ripple, this chart is going completely insane right now. And there was very good news. So let's start off with Ripple. Ripple just do a massive candle right here, guys. A candle of over 30% from the lows to the highs. And why is that? Because there is news coming out that Ripple wins the case against SEC as judge rules XRP is not a security. So let's have a look at this. Defendant's motion for summary judgment is granted as to the programmatic sales, the other distributions, and Larson's and Garlinghouse sales, and denied as to the institutional sales. So this is quite crazy because it means that Ripple is not a security when it got sold on exchanges and so on, but it is a security when it got sold to institutional investors. So they do separate those. I think this is very bullish news for the crypto space because there was a lot of things going on, like is Ethereum a security, yes or no? And by Ripple winning this case, most likely the other cryptos will win too. The tone has been set. So I think this is quite bullish. And yeah, we also have seen that, of course, in Ripple. Ripple has seen a massive candle. We actually took this trade over on WhaleAlerts as well. I published a video about to position yourself for Ripple already early before that lawsuit. Eventually that news will come out, because that was already in the books that sooner or later that news will come out soon. So we did took that trade over on WhaleAlerts. If you want to join, make sure to do so with the affiliate link down below. And when we have a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is looking very, very interesting. We also had a push to the upside because earlier today I've uploaded a video where I talk about that the chart of MicroStrategy is breaking out and the chart of Coinbase is breaking out. So now we have MicroStrategy breaking out, Coinbase breaking out, we got Ripple breaking out, but Bitcoin is still in the sideways range. But all these breakouts show a lot of confidence, which increases the likelihood for Bitcoin to break out to the upside as well. We did try it. We came up right here to 31,170 on the Bitfinex chart. We did got some resistance, but interestingly, we also see some form of a triangle formation right here where we broke the resistance. So it looks like we broke some short-term resistance too. If we go to whaleportal.com and we go to the funding rates, which are interesting right now, guys, we are seeing that across the board there are some negative funding rates, especially for Ethereum, even more for Ethereum than for Bitcoin. And we have two different funding rates. We have the stablecoin margined, which basically are the contracts which are settled in stablecoins, and you got Bitcoin settled contracts. So I, for example, have a trade open right here on Bybit, which I use my Bitcoin as collateral. So this contract is settled in Bitcoin. This one is now 6% in the profit, 0.02 Bitcoin. So if I close this, I will get paid out in Bitcoin. This trade, for example, on BitGet, I guess this one is... this one is also Bitcoin as collateral. So I'm mainly trading with Bitcoin as collateral because I have all my money basically in Bitcoin, right? But the fact is, most people, they actually trade using stablecoins as collateral, right? So if we go to my Twitter right here, I've shared over on my Twitter some metrics from Binance. So the 10th of July, Binance had a trading volume of 9 billion on the derivative Bitcoin pairs. But 8 billion of that 9 billion was actually stablecoins. So 7.3 was USDT and the rest was BUSD, the stablecoin of Binance. So that means 9 billion trading volume, 8 billion stables, and 1 billion was only settled in Bitcoin. That's quite crazy for me, especially because I always use Bitcoin as collateral, at least mostly. Maybe late in the bull market, when I take profits into stablecoins, I will use more stablecoins as collateral. But right now, early in the bull market, having all my money in Bitcoin, I'm still using Bitcoin to trade, to even get more exposure to profits, right? I'm using Bitcoin as collateral. But then you can see already that maybe the US dollar margin contracts funding rates might be more significant, because that is a higher volume than the coin margin funding rates, right? So we do see negative funding across the board. We haven't seen that in a long time. The previous time we did saw that as an average, Bitcoin price went up. Now the average funding rate is not negative, but it's definitely coming down, as you can see right here. And Bitcoin price so far is reacting quite nice. So far we get maybe another green candle, the next 4 hourly, maybe we get another attempt to break out. I would definitely love to see a breakout for Bitcoin right here to the upside, breaking 31,300, because if we do break this level, guys, we can see a massive rally in the Bitcoin price. And this was also the exact scenario that we have been waiting for. That's also why we left the trades open, right? We said, like also in the previous videos, also on WhaleAlerts, we either expect Bitcoin to slowly trend up and then go to the resistance, or we see Bitcoin one last shakeout and then go up again, right? But just because of that shakeout, we actually use kind of low leverage right here. I use a 4x leverage with roughly 10k, which makes a order size of 40k, which means I have a liquidation price of 24,500, which would definitely survive a shakeout, right? If I would have a 20x, of course, a shakeout might kill my position. But so far, that's why I like to trade. Depending on the structure, I like to trade with a lower leverage, because you're more protected against these shakeouts. Also, this trade over on BitGet, the order size is a little bit lower, but we have a little bit more leverage, 6x. Also right now, roughly 11% in the profit. When we zoom out in Bitcoin, you can see that we right now actually touching massive resistance, which has been support in the previous bull market, right? So that means that if we can break decisively above that resistance, most likely we will get a nice squeeze to the upside, especially if shorters are going to stack up. And you can already see that the next levels to watch is right here, one at 33,000 US dollars, one at 34.6 thousand US dollars. We maybe even go to 36,000 US dollars. So guys, these are the levels that I'm watching if we are getting a decisive break to the upside. An invalidation for me personally would be if Bitcoin would break back below the 4-hour EMA ribbon decisively. Guys, if you like to receive extra information about altcoins that we are trading to, which we are not always sharing on the channel because the channel is mainly focused on Bitcoin, make sure to join WhaleAlerts. You can do so by joining BitGet of Bybit with the affiliate link down below, and then submit your user ID on the Whale Portal website. It's definitely worth it, and all the commission that is received is going back into the further development of Whale Portal, which is definitely right now building hard to becoming one of the best websites providing derivatives exchange data to traders like you, so you guys can have an edge when trading Bitcoin. But okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked it, make sure to smash up the thumbs up button. Very much appreciated. I wish every single one of you a beautiful day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.